the villain of The Karate Kid, had zero karate training when he filmed every single fight scene. He learned afterward, got nominated for an Emmy, and the hero named his real son after his character. These are the people behind Cobra Kai, and their real stories are wilder than anything on that dojo floor 1984. A kid does a crane kick, another kid loses a tournament. 40 years later, they are best friends, executive producing a Netflix show together about the same moment. Cobra Kai ran from 2018 to February 2025. 6 seasons, 65 episodes, one of the most beloved sports dramas Netflix has ever made. And the real lives of the people in it? Completely unexpected. Ralph Macchio, Daniel LaRusso, born 1961. He is 63 years old. He played a 17-year-old at 22 in The Karate Kid. He played the same character at 63 in Cobra Kai. The man has been playing a teenager and a middle-aged man at the same time for 4 decades, and somehow always looks younger than he actually is. Fans have been trying to figure out his secret since 1984. His answer is simple. He trains regularly, still, but here is the detail nobody expects. He named his real son Daniel, as in Daniel LaRusso. His son's name is Daniel Macchio, and his real daughter Julia appeared in Cobra Kai seasons 4 and 5, playing Daniel LaRusso's cousin on screen. The man played a character, named his son after that character, then acted alongside his real daughter as that character. The line between Ralph Macchio and Daniel LaRusso does not exist anymore. In May 2025, he was awarded an honorary black belt by the World Karate Federation. In 2024, he received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He has been married to the same woman, Phyllis Fierro, a nurse practitioner, since 1987. His grandmother introduced them when he was 15. One woman, 40 years. One character, 63 years old. Still doing crane kicks. William Zabka. Johnny Lawrence. Born 1965. He is 60 years old. He is the most misunderstood person in The Karate Kid. For 30 years, audiences saw him as the villain, the bully, the one who swept the leg. And here is the thing that nobody knew when they were booing him in 1984. He had never taken a single karate lesson in his life before filming those scenes. Not one. He was a college wrestler. He dropped out of Cal State Northridge halfway through his first semester to play Johnny Lawrence. He went to college as a student and came back as the villain of a blockbuster film. Without knowing how to do karate, Cobra Kai gave him the chance to tell Johnny's full story, and he delivered it so well that he received a Primetime Emmy Award nomination for his performance. The boy who swept the leg at 19 received an Emmy nomination at 58. He also co-wrote and produced a short film in 2004 that received an Academy Award nomination. Most people have no idea that the Karate Kid villain is an Oscar-nominated filmmaker. He is married to Stacy Zabka. They have 2 children. He is now one of the most beloved figures in the entire Karate Kid universe, by the same fans who spent 30 years calling him the bad guy. Xolo Maridueña. Miguel Diaz, born 2001. He is 24 years old. He was 16 when Cobra Kai started filming. He is 24 now. The show literally aged him from teenager to adult in front of the audience. And here is what happened the moment Cobra Kai ended in February 2025. He did not slow down for a single day. He had already filmed Blue Beetle in 2023 for DC, playing Jaime Reyes, the first Latino superhero to lead their own DC film. And now in 2026 he has been cast as Portgas D. Ace in Netflix's One Piece Season 3, one of the most beloved characters in that entire manga universe. He went from Cobra Kai student to DC superhero to One Piece in the space of about 2 years. He is 24 years old. He has barely started. Peyton List. Tori Nichols. Born 1998. She is 27 years old. Most people know her from Bunked on Disney Channel. But here is what Cobra Kai did to her career that nobody expected. She came in as a villain, Tori Nichols, the aggressive, complicated antagonist who became one of the most layered characters in the show. Critics stopped talking about her as a Disney Channel actress and started talking about her as a serious, dramatic performer. She appeared in 6 seasons of Cobra Kai. She starred in School Spirits on Paramount Plus in 2023. She joined the off-Broadway revival of Heathers the Musical in January 2026, playing Heather Chandler, the most ruthless mean girl in that production. Disney Channel villain to off-Broadway mean girl. The trajectory fits perfectly, and she has a twin brother named Spencer and a younger brother named Phoenix, both also actors. An entire family of performers built around the same industry. Tanner Buchanan. Robbie Keane, born 1998. He is 27 years old. He played Johnny Lawrence's estranged son, the character who had one of the most complicated father-son arcs in the entire show. Abandoned by his father, trained by his father's rival, then back again. The emotional weight of that story required a lot from a young actor, and he delivered it for 6 seasons. After Cobra Kai ended, he starred in He's All That on Netflix in 2021, the gender-swapped remake of She's All That, showing he could carry a romantic lead role as easily as a martial arts drama. In 2026, he is filming a horror film called Hide and Don't Speak. He still trains in martial arts regularly even though the show is over. He said in interviews that karate genuinely changed how he moves and how he thinks. Robbie Keane left a mark on Tanner Buchanan that did not end when Season 6 wrapped. Martin Kove, John Kreese, born 1945. He is 80 years old. He is the oldest cast member. He played the villain's villain, the sensei who taught Johnny Lawrence everything that was wrong about how to fight and how to live. And Martin Kove has been playing John Kreese since 1984. 40 years of the same villain. Here is the detail that most people do not know about Martin Kove. He is a black belt in multiple martial arts disciplines, something he had before the Karate Kid ever cast him. He is a trained fighter in real life. He is also one of the warmest and most accessible cast members at any Cobra Kai fan event. The man who plays the most terrifying sensei on screen spends hours at conventions taking photos with fans and signing autographs, because he understands what this franchise has meant to multiple generations of people. At 80 years old, he is still working, still training, still John Kreese, and still the most menacing person in any room he walks into when the camera is rolling. 3 facts. First, William Zabka had 0 karate training when he filmed every fight scene in The Karate Kid. He was a college wrestler. The most iconic karate villain in cinema history did not know karate. Second, Ralph Macchio named his real son Daniel after Daniel LaRusso, and then acted alongside his real daughter in Cobra Kai while playing the same character his son is named after. Third, Xolo Maridueña went from playing a high school student in Cobra Kai at age 16 to playing a DC superhero in Blue Beetle, and is now cast as one of the most beloved characters in One Piece, all before turning 25. So that is the Cobra Kai cast. Then versus now. Ralph Macchio is 63, named his son Daniel, still doing crane kicks, still married to the same woman his grandmother introduced him to at 15. William Zabka knew no karate in 1984, swept the leg anyway, got an Emmy nomination for revisiting the same character at 60, and turned one of cinema's most hated villains into one of television's most loved anti-heroes. Xolo Maridueña was 16 on that first day of filming, and is now a DC superhero and One Piece cast member at 24. Peyton List went from Disney Channel to Cobra Kai villain to off-Broadway mean girl without slowing down once. Tanner Buchanan still trains in karate even though the show ended. And Martin Kove, 80 years old, has been playing the same terrifying sensei for 40 years and shows no signs of stopping. 40 years, 1 tournament, and a story that turned out to be about something much bigger than who won the crane kick. Which cast member surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments. And subscribe for more videos like this. The next one is already ready. See you there.